What's up, everybody? Hey. Hey, Art, tell the people what's up.
Lots up, people.
There
Lots
he is.
Up.
There he is. All right, welcome you guys. Today we are starting season 2, and so it's time to write new songs.
You can throw your ideas up for anything. Topic, key, style, title. We could let the music influence the words, let the words influence the music. We haven't done any written word first, but we could.
Song about anxiety actually is a good idea, Special K. You're not wrong.
But we don't really write songs about anxiety. We write songs that are like stories that have anxiety in them.
You could personify anxiety.
Sure. Just like we personified confabulation.
Exactly like that, actually.
Hey, Tammy, you want to hear something funny? I was just talking to Pete about doing a 1564 song, except making it cool.
That's true. He was talking to me about that. I was only kind of receptive. I don't know. That was a 1564. I was just trying to make it, you know.
That depends, Caffeine. Is it cool enough to write a ridiculous song about?
Well, he says it was a really crappy gift idea. Shall I tell you what it was in case you want to write a ridiculous song about it? It was a dual nozzle bidet seat attachment.
2 nozzles, huh?
In case you want to share with a friend. We're going to mess with this 1564 thing.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Because now I'm like thinking of it.
What would happen if we played it backwards? We reversed it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Maybe try the 6/2 thing with it.
I don't know. I don't know whether I want to go fast or slow or how. Like, shit. What do you think? You have any ideas? Fast or slow?
Yeah, I kind of like if you do a wraparound, just play with it until we find something we like. Play different styles, just transition every 4 measures or something.
All right. That one. Huh?
I like that approach. Like I'm finding like different elements to the melody as we go, so it's really cool what you're doing.
Yeah, I I'm trying to make that a little different than the whole 6/8 thing, but I like how that pulses.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm hearing. That you can't keep a frown, do a head bidet. Don't mess around, just take it sitting down. Bet you can't keep a frown, do a head bidet. To me, it smacks of being a chorus.
Do you hear? I know that's dumb, but you can kind of, you know, even if we don't go with dual head bidet, which
you can hear it, right?
Da 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 da. Yeah, that's definitely yeah. That was quite, that was a cool idea. Like do the 1-5-6-4 backwards. That was cool. Okay, so let me keep fucking with that a little bit. I mean, the amount, the length of the verse obviously is going to depend on how many lyrics or how much you want to say. But since it's very modal, you can really just kind of go anywhere you want because it's a straight up major key, unless we want to do that Art and Pete thing where we go jumping out of key and shit, which that's what we do. But I don't know. Do we want to keep this song simple as shit and see if we can finish it in 45 minutes?
I don't know. Let's get down to the artistry of it. So we have something that's almost a chorus. It establishes a tone. I don't know if it's going to be the right tone yet, but will you try singing that over it, just so we could get that pinned down, and then we can start fucking with the lyrics and tease out a verse here or there.
Clap it for me and do it how you were doing it.
I'm gonna do 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't mess around, just take it sitting down. Bet you can't keep a frown, do a head today. Don't mess around, just take it sitting down. Keep a frown, do head.
So the head would be head bidet.
No. It would hit at the end of day.
Don't mess around, just take it sitting down. You can't keep a frown, do it bidet. Don't mess around, just take it sitting down. You can't keep a frown, do it bidet. Well, no, we're totally changing these lyrics. I will not sing dual head bidet. We're not going to, but this is good scrambled eggs, though. This is good scrambled eggs. So we could pull a Southern Cross right here. But follow me through here. So, Southern Cross has 3 distinct parts, but it only has 3 chords. Each section, the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, are all those chords in different in different configurations, right? So, you have that's just A, G, and D. But then that's the verse. Gone to town on Southern Islands, maybe for the phone, see, right? And then when you get to the pre-chorus, it's think about how many times I have fallen. Still the same chords. It's just in a different order. And then the chorus, I've been around the world. That's 1, 4, 5, right? So they've got 3 distinct different parts, same 3 chords, just in different orders, and we could do something like that with it. So check this out. There's something I just thought of. So however long your verse is, right? And then go ahead and do that again. Up to the... Don't mess around. What's there to figure out? Know what you care about. The end of the day. That gets a little blah, 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 blah at the end of that, though.
I know it.
Oh, Rich wants the style as Genesis. I don't know if I don't know.
I don't know how you stylize something like Genesis. Phil Collins' Genesis was completely different from Peter Gabriel Genesis.
Yeah, that's starting to sound a little Phil Collins-y. Oh, now I'm hearing the drums in my head too. Blah, blah, bum, bum, bah, bah, bah. I just move back and forth like that. That's very 80s.
Okay, so what's our key? We're gonna start filling in some of our.
Yes, I'm going. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
So start filling in some of our rubric. So I don't know what the topic is. The key is definitely G. Style, we'll say 80s Genesis. Because this is cool. This is cool. I think that's what I want to do. That, like that. And come back.
I'm opposed to that morally, but we'll see what happens.
You are? You're opposed to it because it's the easy way out, isn't it?
Da 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 da. It sounds like a commercial.
I see what you mean.
Pete, you've got the thing of the da 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 da. Why don't you keep that going even over the last part of it instead of trying to build something else in there? Maybe give us a little bit of tension there. Just keep that hook running through.
Don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about at the end of the day. That's gonna get wordy. Art had this idea. I was like, well, you know what? We're gonna write a 1-5-6-4 song. I bitch about it enough. Let me do it. So I started doing one, and he said, why don't you play it backwards? So it'd be 4-6-5-1. And so that's where we are with this hook that's coming out right now. Yeah, I really dig this hook. This is a good starting point because I can go wherever in the verse. I was experimenting doing the. Let's see. And then there's room for whatever kind of something.
All right, what are we writing a song about here?
Why would this person need to figure this out? Have they had a near-death experience? Are they terminally ill? Are they midlife crisising? Yeah, I don't know if I want to go with relationship drama. I always like to make relationship drama like the last resort. If we really can't think about anything. In this one, you want to rhyme with the ooh, and then the last line, you want to rhyme with a, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure the rhyme scheme you were using. It's a B, C, 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 B, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, grilling babies, that's the whole point. Word vomit. Because you throw, what we do over here, you throw whatever sounds like it'll rhyme or whatever. Art calls it scrambled eggs. He got the concept from Paul McCartney, the songwriting technique where you just kind of, you say stuff that fills in the gaps until your main idea gets narrowed down, and then you change those things to fit with your new motif. Well, let's jump somewhere else just for a minute, because I think we've got an idea going here in terms of what the main message of the tune should be. So now we got to bring it down to specifics for a verse now.
Okay, when you come off the end of the chorus, can you go down to an E minor? What the
E
hell am I
minor.
thinking?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. That's probably a good idea, Art, actually.
minor to B minor 7.
And I just went to that. But
Do it in 7/8.
that's not really 7. I'm just
No,
doing
playing it
the,
like that is just a push.
yeah, I'm just doing it as a push. Yeah. Let me see.
Play around with it, man. If word structure works for you.
Like fast like that.
That's kind of cool. Now with the transition.
Like that, like quick like that.
That could work. We could build
Does
something.
that feel
with
good?
That. How does it sound with the transition?
Let me see. Well, that's also predicated on whether we need a pre-chorus or not. Because now, because of the nature of that progression and how quickly we're moving through it. You appear to be running, but they're leaving you behind, like you're standing on the sidelines. Like that?
Yeah. Like.
Ooh. Oh, Caffeine's got the waiting at the bus stop. Standing on the curb, waiting at the bus stop. I don't know if that makes a full line, but I do. Like you have this, like you're standing on the sidelines, like you're waiting at the bus stop. That would be another something else to put right there. Okay, now I want a pre-chorus. I think I want one. That's kind of interesting. Find it out to control yourself when you're trying to keep up with some people who were born to run.
Could you do a 2-step in the bridge?
A 2-step in the bridge?
Yeah. Dun, 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 2-step.
Find it under control yourself when you're trying to keep up with some people who were born to run.
Yeah, like that.
Uh-huh. Yes. I like that. I like that change too, and that gets us back to an A. So we could use that as a 2/5 turnaround, and come right back to that. That might. You see where I'm going there, right? Like. Trying to, but it's the off time is messing with me.
Right now, it doesn't really matter. What matters is finding the transition between the verse into the pre-chorus, and then just tacking on a few words for a central idea for pre-chorus there, and then we can play with how it rolls back in.
Right.
And then we'll have basically a song that we can start messing with and building out.
Yes.
Because keep in mind, guys, what we're trying to do here is not necessarily to complete the song right this moment. What we're trying to do is find rhythms and patterns and different melodies in this music. And as the music guides the melody can guide the music too.
Yes.
So that's sort of what we're going with here now. Once we find this, we've got the verse more or less. We've got the chorus more or less. Once we build this bridge, we'll have an entire section of song that we can play with.
So I want to define this thing a little bit. Figure out
That would
this.
be interesting if we made this about anxiety, because that's what I'm thinking, man.
Right.
Interesting to just
going
have
back
whole
to
thing
the
go
anxiety
spiral.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. At the start of this.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm thinking as you're doing this, it gets to the I just tell myself. Could we go straight into the chorus from there once, just to hear what it sounds like?
So, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm digging it. Oh, I'm digging this. Okay.
Like, what is this song about still? To me, it's about, anxiety and the external world doing, I'm trying to do this stuff. And then the pre-chorus is, okay, I can kind of relax for a minute. And now I'm spinning out of control.
Well,
And the chorus is like a pep talk.
right. I like how you're conceptualizing that. So let's go in. I'm going to go in and actually, since, because that's like the third time you said it. So that's the official. 1Y. There we go. Okay, so we have a topic now. This feeling shouldn't last. I'm living in the past. The future is calling. I might let it ring. Don't mess around. You got to figure out. I'm coming around to the stylistic jump out, actually. Right, Special K? That's Caffeine actually said that earlier, that this song came from a dual-headed bidet, and now it's this. Ooh, we're coming together here. So now we've got 2 verses, 2 pre-choruses, 2 choruses. Ooh, we're getting there now. Hang on. Let me play this shit. Don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about. Two-headed bidet. You got it down. It's time to think about what you can live without. Two-headed bidet. Wow, you threw that in there just to fuck with me, didn't you? That's great.
So what do we want to do here? We have...
I think this calls for a bridge.
Okay, so with the bridge, we got to change. We got to change. If we're doing this, it's going to have to be some sort of like, if you read books about songwriting, one of the things they talk about is the bridge is the what if. You could also think of it as an external thought that influences what the rest of the song is doing. And Pete and I have played, God knows, with so many different bridge formats. That's really where you have an opportunity to sort of shift out of the structure that you've set up for the rest of the song and explore new ground. Yeah. Or not. I mean, it's all your choice, which is beautiful. The bridge is the Wild West. What if we did a breakdown here? Just try hitting that I guess the B in the B flat. Just try hitting the B.
From this?
Yeah.
Trying to envision like a
Genesis breakdown, huh?
Yeah, like the break in the middle of Invisible Touch.
Yeah, man, go there. If you did sort of that breakup, your broken chords there, and then started just moving up the scale.
Move. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, it's interesting.
See, now we're up here.
Ooh, and then after you do that, come back around with it. I just tell myself.
Wait a second. Hold up.
Hold it up.
Hold up. That.
Oh no. Hold on.
That.
Hold on.
That kind of works. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
tell myself, one, two, jump up, don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about at the end of the day. In the chorus, the line, you've got it down, it doesn't feel, Jason said thrown in, but that's not the word that I would use. It doesn't seem that it's got as much, I don't know, moxie as the rest of the. No, you know what? It'll do for now. If we think of something cooler, we can play with it. But I mean, we've done that before, you know. Mess. You've got this mother down. Ooh, that's
cool. Exactly.
That's not bad. That's not bad. The end of the day, you've got this mother down. There's time to think about what you can live without at the end of the day. And we're going to go with E.O.D. This is E.O.D. I appear to be running, but they're leaving me behind, like I'm standing on the sideline, finding under control myself while I'm trying to keep up with those people who were born to run. I'm all alone at last. I think about the past and I feel like I'm falling. I just tell myself, don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about at the end of the day. You got this mother down. There's time to think about what you can live without at the end of the day. Seems like I should be driving, but I'm staring at my thoughts like I'm waiting at the bus stop. Pretty sure no one knows my name, but I told them all before, and I'm tired of playing the game. This feeling shouldn't last. I'm living in the past. The future is calling. I might let it ring. Sorry, don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about at the end of the day. You got this mother down. There's time to think about what you can live without at the end of the day. I just tell myself, don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about at the end of the day. You got this mother down. There's time to think about what you can live without at the end of the day. Don't mess around. You got to figure out just what you care about at the end of the day. You got this mother down. There's time to think about what you can live without at the end of the day. Don't mess around. You've got to figure out and some stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. You've got to figure out at the end of the day. I think it works. I think that super works. I think that really, 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 really works. That's great.